Vanity giving those calls. I'm going to be looking at your cameras, guys.
I'm going to be yoinking that IGL Diablo. But of course, yay, maybe he's going to get a taste of what it feels like if they do lose and be blamed for everything that happens on this team. But as you guys can see from Agent Select, it is a mirror match.
And there we go, it starts. KRÜ definitely got that spike down over on that A site, as it's most definitely the retake starting off for the moment, but Zellsis goes into BAF and they keep on defusing. They make it work with the Ninja, not quite yet. Close enough for it, as axeddy is trying to make it all the round, and KRÜ takes it, the pistol in favor of LATAM.
If you go up against a team like that, it's no holds barred. And Zellsis is going to be trying to fight for showers at this point, and Boombot's going to be cleared instantly. And Leaf actually catches DaveeyS early on.
Yeah, White swing out of BAF, instant punishment, as though Klaus finds a bit of remedy, as they pretty much made it on the side, even finding Zellsis as well with the snake bite. And so the control over A nearly belongs to them. They still feel a little cautious to not directly get for the spike, but here it comes. As axeddy is carrying it, actually doesn't move for it yet, as NagZ wants to punish them further. Klaus falls, but NagZ is hunting and gets punished in the end. It's looking good for Cloud9. Only 2 more players stand from KRÜ. Comes close to the side. It's still him who wants to have a duel anytime soon. Gets that one against Vanity, and 2 more stand on the side. No chance at all, and Cloud9 grabbed there first. Cloud9 reinforced the B side. Vanity once more standing close. The smokes are now dropping down. The Molotov should deny KRÜ the entrance, but is that the case indeed? Xeppaa just waits for them to come out of the choke position, but it works quite well, and once more it's the judge speaking the verdict of "you shall not pass." Xeppaa says the same for triple nice entry. And Klaus stands there with no options, shrugging, what should I...
That's where the execute's going to be coming out, so I want to see a bit more depth from KRÜ, what they can do on this attack, because they're expecting more rounds like this. So much aggression from Cloud9, and NagZ just can't do anything against 3 players.
As well as the orb ready, as though the Molotov is a little bit annoying, as Klaus still taps it once. That smoke will go down any second soon. The xand finds Leaf, it looks good. No, it doesn't. It is Cloud9 who might have just lost the side, need to retake it, as well as Yay and Xeppaa right now try to make that one work any second soon. It's 10 more seconds.
And Yay has the operator. It might be still just worth saving, considering the credits aren't that great for him either.
Depends if he finds a frag or not. One overstep from DaveeyS, not a problem really there from Yay, and it's only xand who can make the difference. He's done the difference from time and time again. Seeing if he finds anything close to flashes out, he will swing, finds one, the second as well! The quad saves KRÜ and brings it back in a tie. There's no early lead.
Out of hookah, potentially with that showstopper for DaveeyS.
And with the flash coming out, it could be a clear indicator. Or is it all the fake? That is what Cloud9 have to ask themselves. The second flash and all the utility coming as well. Vanity finds at least one. There's not much more for him. The ult pops out as well. And as he's airborne, he's not finding much more. Xeppaa saves the day, or does he? That is the question for the moment. As he has been eliminated, the B side is somewhat open, accessible for the side of KRÜ to get the spike down. That is for certain. And Zellsis still has his ult. Zellsis still has the opportunity, has to swap sides, and this could eliminate it. Could pretty much do the job, but it's actually second snake bite coming in, and it can only NagZ to be found. Finds the ult, does not take it down! But the teleport is not good enough. Shoot which first, as it could be a possibility to at least go closer to land. But Klaus is trying to see what he can find. The brimstone smokes at least would allow them to get closer on site, but they still have BAF to clear, where 2 players are awaiting them. It's already NagZ's dead as he tried to lurk. Zellsis continues to spree and gets a second as well. The double has been secured, but DaveeyS has a say in this. As he gets him down, Vanity locks down the site and leaves it to a single race who still stands a chance. KRÜ is not fully done with that one. DaveeyS is fully done with that one, but a player peeking from Haven any second soon. It's going to be his final blow.
He's going to be the one pushing down B-Long, but he's so late. This spot needed to be cleared, and that's a great orbital strike.
Oh, but he's getting out. Does he even find a kill? NagZ actually is not finding anything, and it could be Xeppaa with low HP, still seeking something, but no chance. As from left and right the players come, it could be the 4th for KRÜ, as they also put that ult in. DaveeyS finds Leaf, and this means only 2 more from Cloud9 stand. It should be near impossible, and it would be excellent for them.
It's chaotic now. The fight's coming in close. It's just going to be Vanity left alive.
He doesn't stand a chance at all. Nope. He's at least finding one, but not.
C9 have actually made a lot of distance for themselves. All of these angles being cleared. Nobody in lamps for C9 because they expected this ultimate to come through.
Yeah, how far is he going to go, though? Is he going to find anyone? Ain't the case, and Leaf is going for that beautiful lurk. Finds NagZ. And Cloud9, they want more of ultimates to use, as though that is the perfect timing. Never mind! It works brilliantly for Cloud9, as for a second it looked.
And the Brimstone on the defense, using the Viper Wall to just peek out, maybe catch a nice little position, but they're still holding in that spot and giving up Garden just a little bit. So B-Long is where KRÜ are looking to go.
And so they're entering. B side is definitely where they're going to attack from. Klaus is just waiting for the right timing for the hookah players to make a mistake, as in the meantime, Vanity and Xeppaa That's a brick wall, you can't catch through it. And so...
Shocked if NagZ can pull this off.
They're taunting. They're legitimately
It's,
taunting.
again, just like, C9 have a good timing of like when these executes come in, the Vibe wall goes up from Leaf pretty much perfectly every time, Snake bites mollies. Flawless way to end.
It comes down to clean, accurate shots to clear up what's awaiting them. It could have been possible that it has not even been seen. Klaus is waiting for the first, the bot comes out, but Yay starts fragging. Klaus has the answer though. As they come onto the site, he keeps on locking it down. And so 2 remain for Cloud9. Could change the sights, but ain't doing so. DaveeyS is low HP, gotta check the corner, finds him on the edge of the smoke. And Klaus does not have much to say in this. Low HP he was, and so only NagZ remains. But if there's a man to clutch it right, it is NagZ.
Only 3 bullets left on the Headhunter.
Make it 2.
Going down one by one, and look how close Vanity's playing at this spot. A bit of a bait away, and the Frenzy's going to close that distance.
Not much happening for the moment. The question is for how much longer, with the ult coming as well as the Boombot. It's chasing Klaus, and he's going to an absolute death trap. No chance at all for him, and Sodas makes it only 4. High ground taken also here by Zellsis, but they're still not fully on site. They still need to change the back off the sand positions, but they might just make it work. They very much do. It's only Vanity, never mind. 10 HP and a Spectre left. As he's upgrading.
Going for the team right there on this entrance to showers. And he's in his smoke, so he might not even clear it. Runs right into NagZ's crossfire. Great rotation.
And NagZ is debating his decision.
Yeah. He was so good at this against Liquid, being able to push up shot and get that aggression, but that's because Team Liquid weren't playing a Viper. This wall is going to make it more awkward. He's trying to check between 2 angles, and Leaf catches him by surprise. They expect it. He's got a gun upgrade, and this execute coming in thick and fast.
And perfect to break the timing. Leaf is just hunting him down. And this brings us to a number 11 in a matter of 6.
But here for KRÜ, they do have a full buy and some ultimates to work with, but it doesn't matter if Zellsis is going to jump in. No respect. Closes that distance. 5v3 already.
They're treating them with contempt, and it seems like that could be pretty much done, but the lurk from axeddy, could he make the difference? They're all swapping sides. It might not be too relevant as Leaf gets him in the end. 2 players remain from KRÜ. And you gotta perform the impossible. Defender standing in bath as if they would be attacking. Xeppaa tries to farm a few more. Zellsis is gonna steal it, but Cloud9 take bind and go 1-0 in that semi-final.
That he's always within that top 10 controllers in Brazil, he's going to need to step up his game to match up to Vanity.
Yeah, and I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on, especially on the defense half, both of the chambers, just trying to see aggression over towards short and just see how, basically just the A main aggression in terms of...
Let's figure out if Cloud9 give us a North American Grand Final or if KRÜ has something to say in it. As NagZ directly starts with an entry, Vanity falls, but there's more to come as Leaf has an answer on the other side of the map. They already went all the way around, and it's a 2 versus 2, the C site. That most definitely is going to be the goal. Zellsis is coming in from behind. They don't expect the player that close.
Last player
But 18 points of health. And does it, except he finds that 1 bullet. But here he has been the tap heard. Zellsis swings wide, knows what's up. 1 point of health. Stun might be at the right time, but the nade should deny it. He needs to move so far back. And there's a single bullet that makes the difference, but he's still not dead. There it goes. KRÜ starts success.
Could plant a seed in the head.
How close it was, but good start by KRÜ. Getting a double dose, yay! Finding 2 who are trying to push onto the B side, and so KRÜ backing off, getting the spike on the back of Klaus. And as DaveeyS is also on 30 points of health, he cannot be hunted down. Do they keep on pushing down mid? They do! And it might be Vanity who finds a double. Players left and right as suddenly one is elevated. It's not looking too good for Cloud9 to deny that plant.
Springboard in through, but Xeppaa's taken mid. He also has Zellsis to support, so this is going to be a really awkward plant for KRÜ. They're pretty much surrounded.
And with NagZ falling down, it's pretty unlikely. 79 points of health, a Bulldog in hand. And that's not much more happening, or is there? Finds Zellsis, didn't lose a single point of health, and as he walks and sneaks around the boxes, might just find another! Does so! And close by! He's actually gonna be close up, and so he should hear from behind. It is Xeppaa finding the kill. How to use it, that sight could be all theirs. Vanity needs to decide what he does, and he stays back in the corner. He missed Vanity anyway. It missed Vanity, but he was spotted anyway. Can still find a kill onto NagZ, and keeps on moving. KRÜ, second thoughts, but there's nothing to really debate, as they're still getting onto the site. It's not really working at all. It is going to be Cloud9.
Played properly by KRÜ.
And so it's 30 seconds to make that execute work. A lot of utility that still could be used by Cloud9. The flash coming in, as well as the Haunty seeking a little bit more. Gets out of it. But it might be just the control they're looking for, but look at that. They're going to be all thrown back. The rolling thunder working brilliantly. And goodness, that is Zellsis even finding the kill. And so it comes there from above as NagZ still seeks for more. 10 seconds, and the spike is unretrievable.
Retakes have been incredibly clean for Cloud9 so far. They've been happy to give up sites. Now with all this utility, they're ready to sort of go in, and they've pushed them all the way down C-long again. This time they have guns.
Oh, and they're going to start to defuse. Are they going to get it half yet? Yes, they do. All players are standing on site. Vanity keeps on defusing. He's going to be the knight for the moment. Never mind, he actually made it in time. And KRÜ didn't have a response once more. And with that bit known, trying to force the players away from the double doors of Garage. But you see right here, KRÜ already set up the goal for themselves to once more end up and see a side that didn't necessarily work for them in the past. Leaf actually goes for it, aggressively standing to see if anyone in the smoke can be punished. And two, he gets an absolute beast he is. And as the ult from Fate comes in as well, the side doesn't make it any easier. Vanity swings, but gotta be careful about it, because not every single reinforcement is there, as there's going to be Xeppaa punished.
So
Vanity
slippery.
still has a reply to it.
30 seconds
Trying to
left.
move around on the backside. The stun in that corner where Vanity was last seen. Doesn't catch on to much. And everything.
Oh, and he knows. Here's all those steps. The flash comes out. Is he in safety? No, the ult's going to be used and gets one. That is, by the way, the spike down. And now try your best to get out of this alive. No chance. Cloud9 secure the perimeter, and nobody's trespassing.
And NagZ just hoping that somebody overpeaks a little bit, but Cloud9 is still prepared enough, and the ultimate from Vanity is actually stuck all the way in behind. axeddy might be able to get a flank on in this spot.
One enemy remaining.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. axeddy can save today as he goes a little deeper. One is whiffing, but there's no chance. Players, a team full of strong players, but it doesn't feel like they just rely on the fact on how good they are. The team play is exceptional. A double kill, 2 entries within 5 seconds. And Cloud9 just have a field day, as there's not much to do. axeddy tries to lurk around, finds a kill, important to get that onto Yay, and that's a very early ult use. Actually gets one of his teammates, but they're backing off.
Might not be the difference here. NagZ, I don't want to see him push up. This is what I mean. Like, KRÜ are starting to try and go for these gamble plays and being broken apart every single time.
Spike planted.
The team play is starting to really disperse from KRÜ, whereas Cloud9 are looking more and more cohesive as a unit. But the spike has gone down 3v4 on the A side.
And they're just going to wallbang him. This is absolutely incredible. NagZ is dead. 2 more on side. axeddy tries his best to survive. And back there, Klaus tries his best, but it is double digits. This is a great start for Cloud9. Spike is now down on B, but KRÜ is initiating the retake. Yeah, Leaf shouldn't have too much of a chance, but he still gets one. So still a +1 here on Cloud9. The Spike most definitely known the position very much out in the open, and as they're finding to get the flank, Xeppaa even gets another one. It looks possible, as though it is now a 2 versus 2. axeddy and NagZ seeking what they can find. It is only Zellsis. And is it once more going to the pistol to be the glimpse of hope for KRÜ? He's just waiting for it. Could use where the stun, knows they cannot make it in time, and here it comes. Might just even get 2 in the meantime, but it's enough, and KRÜ get the pistol. NagZ is standing there ready and waiting to find a little more. The trap could be a little bit of a nuisance, but he does not find the kill that he was expected to find. And xand holds left, right, and center, but also gets punished in the end. It's not looking good for KRÜ. And Cloud9.
Point.
And they pretty much should know where the opponents are coming from. As now the paranoia comes in, it will probably only get Zellsis there on backside, and they definitely try to make it work, but Leaf is looking in the wrong direction. It could still be successful here for the side of KRÜ, but never mind. Cloud9 with the 11th, winning the anti-eco, not even making it a follow-up. Either way, Cloud9 trying to contact over there up on C to the left-hand side. There might be just one player awaiting them. But axeddy not getting the kill is a little sad. DaveeyS could make the difference, but he's blind. Every single piece of utility is hitting the dedicated spots. But never mind, it's still possible.
I mean, Vanity was going to teleport right into an aftershock there, to be fair, but it doesn't matter too much. The Caesar's going to stall a little bit, allow DaveeyS to he's been in this spot, and it seems the KRÜ cannot even get a clean fight against Cloud9.
And show your strength, it would be now. It's near impossible, he knows it himself, but he has made impossible things possible. Loses already 2 bullets out of his headhunter, still has 6 left, and they all need to run in one by one. It's not the case.
We've had 16 rounds.
Yeah, the team doesn't seem to have a weak link. At least we couldn't figure it out really so far. As for now, taking a bit of control towards Garage. KRÜ are taking the early fights, but When they're pushing you like this, you pretty much stand no chance. The C-side is the new objective of Cloud9, and the GPS is getting him right in that direction. As Zellsis even gets the flank, it might be done and dusted right.
The mental is broken. Everybody's sort of splintering off from KRÜ. Xand is sort of pushed up, but Zellsis really good at watching these flanks. There's two.
There's still so much utility left for Cloud9 to work with, but the end of the side, blind they are for a moment. There's also a Cease following up, and obviously Zellsis has his ult. It's not getting any easier, and as suddenly it's Klaus who's airborne, tries to find a little more, gets himself a double, but with 5 points of health and hardly any time left. This cannot be done, it cannot be finished, and it is done because Cloud9 take out KRÜ with a 13-3 domination.
2 years in a row on the exact same day, KRÜ knocked out of a semi-final.